Hello, Thunder Headquarters fans. It's Tim Estradal, editor. Today we're in the 2015 Ram 1500 EcoDiesel. I'm going to talk to you today about some of the Randy's questions, kind of go over them. I think they apply to a lot of people that want to shop for a truck up these days. I'm going to skip around a little bit. I'm going to do infotainment in a separate video because I really want to spend some time on that and show you the navigation and make sure we get that all, show you how it all works. Right now I want to start it up. It's really hot in here. I haven't started it up at all. I want to show you the cold start and talk to you about how the diesel starts up. So on my version that I'm testing, we have the key version. There's a push button as well. This key is a little funky. It takes a little bit to get used to. I'm going to show you to right here. It's got the little square on the end, and the square goes in, and then we're going to turn it. And then the glow flow is going to start, and then it starts right up. So what's nice is you don't have to turn it over, you don't have to wait for it, you don't have to sit there and hold on to it. Let's get some fresh air going in here. Roll down the windows with our buttons over here. Whew, that's a lot better. So, take a little dive through the interior. Turn the radio off. I like the interior quite a bit. It's really nicely laid out. The buttons aren't obtuse. They're very, very nicely designed. It's all really soft touch. You're not going to have any hard surfaces. Because it's got the here, make this a little bit shorter. Because it's got the turn dial, you do have the gear selectors here on the steering wheel. These are okay. You know, I'm a wish-washy guy over this overall. I know it's something to get used to. I just like the shifter here. I really like the way Tundra does it, where the shifter goes over, then you can kind of go to the left and then do your manual modes. We had the Ford this week, the Ford goes straight down, and we'll talk to you about that in a little bit. I'm not always a fan of that. I can never really, you can shift it sometimes in the manual when you're trying to get into drive. It's kind of funky. And then over here is the voice recognition, and then you can do the menu system. So let me hop out for a second, and we're going to go through a few of these questions. Bear with me as I use my first ever selfie stick. One of the things I want to talk about that I really like is this wood grain right in here. It's got the feeling of wood. It doesn't look like any of the spots it's going to have any kind of fitment issues. Anywhere it's going to have like discoloration, the color is all the same. And I mean, you really examine it, and it just is a nice looking trim. Another thing that you may hear is the EcoDiesel sound right now. And yeah, you can hear the diesel noise, but it's not like it's the 2500, 3500 old school diesels where it drowns you out. You can't go through fast food and order a cheeseburger because the diesel makes too much noise. But overall, fit, finish, color, the way the seats are, the way that it's gonna wear like nice leather. I don't see this ripping at all. I don't see any wear and tear on that being an issue. I just feel like as you're going around, everything works well, and even the corners, like where you really want to see fit and finish, it's just looks really good. A question came up about the seating. The seats are really comfortable. You know, the few times I've driven these trucks, I've probably put 500-600 miles in these trucks, and I've never had a problem with the seats. It's fully adjustable. You have the lumbar. You can do some settings here, and you're gonna have, you know, the settings here. You have the lumbar. You're gonna have your power seats. It's the same setting on the passenger side. You don't have the seat buttons. The sound system, it's pretty much the same as the Tundra. It sounds really good quality. I don't have any concerns about that. Looking at the steering is rack and pinion. There's no problem there. It's no different than the other Ram trucks I've driven. I've driven the same steering. Feels the same. Feels really good. Here is the sound system. We'll turn on. I can't really argue with that. And sorry if you don't like my music selection. Tough. So, the weather stripping on the doors. This is kind of interesting. I figured this out the other day. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off just so we can hear. Oh yeah, and here's some seat buttons as well if you want to talk about, or not seat, but pedal adjustment buttons. It's a one piece, goes all the way to the top, and it's going to come around. Make sure I can show you that to you on video. The interesting thing is over here. It's actually not this one. I'm going to show you the other one. There's no weather stripping here, which I kind of was interesting. There's a nice hard plastic here that's not going to fade. Over here is where it was interesting, because on the rear doors you have the weather stripping here, which you can pull it off a little bit, which I don't know if that's an issue. I mean, that could maybe over time that could wear loose. But there's a really nice piece of weather stripping here. And then this solid piece goes all the way around, by the way. So it's one nice solid piece. It's not like it's 2-3 pieces. I thought this was strange the other day that there was weather stripping here, but not on this door. However, when you close them, on the second set of doors, there's a weather stripping here. And that weather stripping, it creates a nice weather strip right here without any problems, okay?